Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions,
Welcome to MME. This is Movie Madness Live with my co-host, the Master of Madness, reporting to the upper decks, not the lower decks.
Truth.
And he recommends lower decks if you want to have fun.
Yeah.
Throw out your expectations.
And just have a good time.
Stop staying angry and just have some fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
We got some breaking news. I was actually going to do a video not about DC tonight because I know there's DC content coming, but it won't stop. They're getting ready for the Dome. Oh, hey, Hans, bad feeling.
Hey, long time, man. Long time.
Yeah. We need to get you back on the show. What do you think about all this DC stuff happening? What do you think about the DC fandom?
Oh, they're cranking the intensity up right before it gets going, man.
Right. It just doesn't stop. It's the only thing going. So, W. Muir, Carl from Die Hard, I want... Oh, what? Okay. You'll have it. Brian, he's here. Nick Hammond, yo. Hans, okay. All right, let's get to the topics. This was going to be the main topic. I'll be back. He wasn't lying when he said he's going to stay Batman. He is. I have an apology to make to the cultured nerd. Not that I doubted that they were like some clickbaity website. It's just I was more doubting that he'd be back for future films besides Flashpoint. I thought he'd make like a cameo on Flashpoint.
Yeah. And
it would just be that small because we always knew that he had one more film in his contract as Batman. And they may not have executed that, but there may be more to it. Like it might not just be Flashpoint. That I was skeptical of. Yeah. But you know what? We're getting everything we want. Well, if you want it or not, some people, my wife doesn't want Affleck back.
I don't care, honestly. I've been through so many different iterations of Batman. It's like, dude, you know what? Just put the damn mask on.
All right, but we were on track reporting last night's episode. I didn't want to talk about this again. You know how YouTubers say, I don't want to talk about it. I actually did not want to talk about it again because I wanted to give him a little bit of a breather. But come on. In Prime time, my man Prime, I love you, man, but I think you were wrong on this one. It's too much of a coincidence for them to announce the split of fandom, and then the next day, halfway through the day, all the big trades, all the big access media starts reporting that an official investigation is happening. Now, I think that's all we can ask for. If a third-party investigation happens and they find no gross misconduct in the business place, I still don't want anyone canceled like Ray Fisher, but it's going to be hard on him if nothing comes from it, really.
Yeah, you'd have a hard time finding work.
And also the added pressure of what's happened to fandom, that the fans are going to hold him a little responsible, I believe, for this delay and what happens to Geoff Johns' panels and projects if nothing comes of it. So it's not like I'm rooting for them to find something gross out. It's just that it's complicated.
Yeah. At this point, it's like there's a lot on the line here, and you don't want to come up with nothing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Is Flashpoint supposed to be something like an alternative timeline or something? He goes into the multiverse, multiple versions of superheroes, multiple timelines. And when he goes and does something, it can mess up the timeline that goes back to. There's all kinds of things that can happen. It's also, you know how some movie pundits do not like time travel as a plot point to fix mistakes easy. It is used as a Band-Aid sometimes.
Of course.
But this is a Band-Aid you could work with. It also, I think this proves they are showing confidence in the Snyderverse going forward. How can you say that they're going to make the Snyderverse now and then just to ignore it?
Well, no. Totally start off like that and then do a complete and total 180 on everything else after Justice League. You know what I mean? So it's just so herky jerky. I mean, I think it was Grace that said, like, if DC wouldn't change course so often, it wouldn't be so bad. But it seems like they just change their minds as much as they change clothing.
Yeah. Well, since AT&T's taken over and it's now Warner Media, they're showing some confidence,
some more stability too.
Until they get the hopefully nothing bombs. If there's a bomb, then you're going to see that confidence being shaken. That's what happened with Warner Brothers in the past.
Well, I think their strategy right now targeting the fans, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying that they kind of have it seems like they have their ear to the ground to a certain extent. I'm not saying like they're watching everybody's streams or whatever like that, but I'm just saying I'm sure you got an intern or two that watches it, sits in on the panels.
Yeah. I think they are listening to fans more. That's why we got to behave. I'm sorry, because if we have someone's ear, don't abuse it and stay angry and just be nonsensical and yelling and being mad at everything just for no reason except to do it. Then they'll stop listening to us.
Yeah. Well, the accountability works both ways. It's like we have to hold ourselves as accountable as we're putting them to test. You know what I mean? So it's like, I understand.
Han's bad feeling. He's ready for his Nightwing trilogy idea to happen, but no. Okay. I would love to see Nightwing. I'm really pumped for the Matt Reeves Batman. I think, and I love Ben Affleck. He's my favorite, but I think actually Robert Pattinson could take it. I mean, I'll have to wait and see.
But I like to see a younger take on Batman.
Even the I love Christian Bale too, but I don't think he was as great as people say he was.
Christian Bale.
Right. It's him. He is so invested in a role that sequels and franchise films, I think he just naturally loses interest. I've said this before, so I don't think he was invested in it after the first one. It wasn't interesting. Batman Begins, he's like, all for it, And then once it becomes a franchise, it's like, he loses interest.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see here. Ezra's going through the multiverse. Yes. Hey, Kal-El. Your favorite is Ben? Ew. Yeah. Listen, Hans. I'm gonna get you loving Batman v Superman before Snyder Cut. You got to come on the stream. We got to talk about it if you're not a Ben fan. I think there's a lot of great performances there, and there's a lot more to come. Flashpoint is basically Justice League 2.0.
Oh, that's fine.
Zeverfett. Yeah. Hey, Ryan.
What's up, buddy?
There's not as many eyes on here, but everyone's streaming tonight. Everyone's streaming because of Affleck. And I was going to just talk about this, but this is relevant too. I
read those tweets.
Yeah, this is all we can ask for. If Geoff Johns and even Joss Whedon is found that they haven't crossed the line or they're just assholes, which is a lot of people in entertainment.
Unfortunately, it's not a crime though.
Right. Look at YouTube. That's YouTubers. It actually helps get you subs and clicks if you are.
No, the shoot bits. I mean,
Right. So that's not a crime. This is all we can ask for. I'm not canceling either one of them until we get the results now. This is what Ray asked for.
Yeah.
And what's interesting though is there's no mention of a lawsuit still. It's just an investigation. So this is what Ray wanted, I guess, because he's happy. We'll go to the tweets. He's happy that there's a third-party investigation, and it's major trades covering this. So this is what he wanted, but I don't know if he's actually going to pursue a suit or not. I don't know.
See, that's my conspiracy brain going off. It's like, okay, so why hasn't he gotten work after that? Is it because of this? You know what I'm saying? It's like, did certain people act on those threats and talk to another producer saying, hey, don't hire this guy? You know what I mean?
I mean, that happens in Hollywood.
Well, of course, but if you have your opportunity to rectify that situation.
I can reveal, I have sources that say, because this is hard how could I dance around this? Because they say, one's certain corners and blocks that say diva. they alluded to that they knew people in the industry that kind of spread if the word got around about him. So
well, that's what I'm wondering though. Was it?
So it wasn't just. I think it may not have been isolated to the production. I think that whispers got out. Oh, he's hard to work with or something. Yeah. And then he's like, no, you crossed the line. So not only did they cause him problems there on set with the production, I think whispers got out about they are gossipers in Hollywood. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's what.
So this also may be more personal for him to clear his name too. That like he said, it was the thick skin comment just based on YouTube idiots that want to attack potential victims. No,
yeah,
it was possibly because of he has a little bit of difficulty getting new projects because of that Justice League chaos, and the rumors about him, and he's like, no, I have thick skin, I can handle things that happen on in the production, but this was across the line. So my speculation is that yes, this happened, and then they felt free to just like talk bad about him too,
talking to other people,
and the rumors and everything got out across the industry. So I think it's more than just corners and blocks. He's responding to saying he's got thick skin.
Of course,
I think that was something deep down inside that he wants to prove. That's why he's so motivated too, to prove that he's not like this. That no, don't believe gossip and rumors that I'm like this. And I think others that are constantly attacking him are listening to those rumors.
Yeah.
All right, let me see. Yeah, sources. Exactly. I have the best sources ever. I'm always right.
Quotation fingers.
As
long as you're not quoting Doomcock, we're good to go, man.
I like cancel Netflix. No, what? Is this because the cuties thing?
That's pretty. Yeah, it's not good, man.
I didn't look into it. I just saw an image on a news article.
Totally inappropriate show that they put out there, and it's like, no. I don't know what's happened to it. All I know is it's like, no.
Okay. Well, I have no idea about that one. I'm like, okay, I don't even want to go into it, really.
Yeah.
Imagine Linda Carter. That would be great. Hey, you should be included in the planning Mysterio Productions. For sure. Linda Carter returning in The Flash.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's actually get to the twits from Ray Fisher. And this is covered by Variety. No coincidence. Come on. Are you telling me they announced the split and then a day later this comes out? I mean, I'm not saying it's the only reason, but we were right on point, Master Madness.
Yeah,
we were right on point.
It seems like they're trying to get in front of it.
Right. There's no way it's this much of a coincidence the day after. And I still have to give props to Matthew at Lightcast because I was like, I don't know if they would do that. And then when I saw that the split, I'm like, wait a second. The first thing I thought of, he got in my head. The first thing I thought, I'm like, okay, what's this? Does that mean all of Jeff's panels are in September? And then what could happen to them? Could they you
know what I mean? Like,
could they redo the panels without him included too for Stargirl and stuff? We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. The Geoff Johns cut is actually being cut out of the panel, possibly. All right. Here we go to the Variety article.
Poetic justice.
All right. Warner Media investigation. Justice League production amid new Ray Fisher claims. Warner Brothers has launched an investigation into the production of Justice League. A source with knowledge at the company confirmed to Variety. Now, do you trust Variety sources? Well, everyone's running with it. So at the same time, so I think we could trust them. The decision comes after repeated public statements by one of the film stars, Ray Fisher, alleging misconduct by filmmakers Joss Whedon and producers Geoff Johns and John Berg while making the film. There have been no findings yet, and there's no specific time for the investigation. The source stressed that Warner Media hasn't prejudged Whedon. Okay, so that's good, and I agree with that. They're not just bowing to Ray Fisher or the mob. They are saying we're not prejudging Whedon, Johns, and Berg, and I think that's why you are seeing that they're delaying the second part of Fando. maybe this is how long it's going to, maybe they could get a third party investigation done in these weeks. I don't know how long it would take. I really don't. If they get a third party service that's good with this type of thing, I don't know what they're going to do, but they're not prejudging. And I think this may be just to clear their names before they do the panels in September. If nothing's found, I don't know.
Yeah.
But the investigation is not limited to them, and to preserve the integrity of the investigation, the company will not conduct it in the public sphere. Another good idea. Meanwhile, on Thursday, Fisher, who plays Cyborg, also tweeted that the Warner Media has hired an independent third party to investigate his allegations. He also suggested for the first time that unnamed others on the production grossly abused their power, and that the in-progress merger of Time Warner and AT&T provided cover for their alleged behavior. That I could it was a crazy time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You had no idea who was on top. And
the other reason it was so aggressive was people were losing money. Whenever you have money involved,
oh yeah,
notoriety, future, there was so much pressure. Remember that the whole ridiculous terms to have Justice League under 2 hours and to get it done by a certain date, so people could get their bonuses before the merger happened or something, or so it's in that quarter. There were so many ridiculous things that happened at the time during that time. Whenever stuff happens like that, I believe there's things going on. It was. I remember Movie Talk was crazy at that time. All right, Max. As long as you don't turn into Doom. No, I'm not turning into dumb cock. We are cool. It's a show about 11-year-old twerk team. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, Netflix.
Yeah. I mean, that's not a documentary. You know what kind of people are to be watching that. Yeah. Oh my God.
I mean, unless it's like to catch a or something like that. Okay.
Twerking. You need an age on a twerk. I don't like older people. I don't like of age people twerking either. I mean,
yeah, no. I don't find it an appealing dance of anything.
No,
old fashioned.
Borg life. Yeah. Yes. But this is all we can ask for from AT&T. Good on you. And I think they did the best thing for fandom too. Can you imagine if they didn't alter the schedule and then this came out today? What would people be doing?
Oh, they wouldn't be paying
attention. There'd be controversy for fandom, and things would get the good news would get overshadowed by this.
Yeah.
That's also why Ray Fisher gets so much heat. They don't want this nonsense being overshadowed by the good projects being announced. You know?
Yeah.
So that it is what it is. Everything we can ask for as DC fans and accountability over entertainment is happening, though. Like I couldn't ask for anything more as a DC fan. Like Star Wars fans, we want this, we want this, we want the sequel trilogy erased, we want this. I can't ask for anything more. I'm getting the Snyder cut.
Oh yeah,
Ben Affleck and Flash. We're getting a Flash movie. We're getting to see the Cyborg. We're getting Wonder Woman 1984, Aquaman 2.
Potentially Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill, The Rock as Black Adam, and then we're also getting a Matt Reeves trilogy
and more Shazam.
Shazam. Oh my God! Yes,
and another Suicide Squad movie.
Oh yeah, I'm over the moon.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I'm a Marvel fan too, but
at this point though, it's what say you, Marvel?
Yeah, they have to respond.
Black Widow.
I want to see Black Widow, but
I do too. But it just says I don't know if they don't put it out soon.
All right, so he is back officially. He wants to be back. I think. I wasn't sure if he wanted to be back. Yes. Let me see here. Snyder cut. Are you coming on, Ryan? Or there's other people streaming? I know you're busy. Barcelona B. What a time to be a DC fan. I know.
What's up, Enosh?
Yeah, Marvel. It's awesome. Marvel. Listen. I don't want to hate on Marvel either, though. I'm not saying Enosh is, but yeah, there's
no. But at this point, since their main arc is over, it's
Why I think I heard some of the Marvel Disney Plus shows are delayed.
At least Mando season 3 isn't,
or season 2. Oh yeah,
they're talking about the potential season 3.
They're saying it had little impact the virus on, but they haven't started filming it yet, though. I don't think. I think they're preparing.
They're in pre-production or something.
Yeah,
that.
All right, so let's bring up the official or the where's the article? I had one for here it is. Vanity Fair. Ben Affleck will return as Batman in The Flash. That's the one I was thinking would happen. I just doubted there'd be anything beyond that. Yeah. That's because I knew that was in his contract, but it seems like they're renegotiating the contract. Like this isn't going to be the. So that's what I doubted the culture nerd on. It's like I think we'll see him as a cameo in The Flash. Like I wanted more. I honestly wasn't sure if he wanted to be back in this chaos.
Yeah.
Because
I wouldn't mind like a passing of the torch movie where he hands it down to the next. You know what I mean? So maybe we get like some Nightwing or something like that. That'd be
so. So this is Vanity Fair. Batman Forever strives for a chance to set things right. This may finally happen with Ben Affleck's version of the crime fighter. Let's see if they talk about other projects. The Argo director's brooding Dark Knight is coming back for one more movie, with Affleck agreeing to return as Bruce Wayne in the upcoming big screen version of The Flash. Vanity Fair has learned. Portrayals of Batman always ignite furious debate among fans, and Affleck's selection for the part continues to provoke intense discussion even years after he first donned the cowl. Let me get to the part where, this does not disrupt Batman film starring Robert Pattinson, who remains the future of the franchise. The Flash movie is planned for release in summer 2022. And I'm trying to see if they're going to talk about other projects. I should have pre-read this. Let me see here. I don't see where it's talking about any other things like his Batman project, his film. So we'll have to wait to see for fandom for that. All right, Ryan's corrected me in the chat. Hold on a second. Marvel can suck. That's good. Thanks. Marvel's going to be back filming this month. Okay, I agree with Cal. What's up, Enosh? Max telling me about Ben, right? Okay, yeah, Ryan. Ryan, I said to do damage control for myself for my opinions. I thought there was a strong chance that he would be in Flash as a cameo, like the multiverse.
Yeah, it'd be kind of interesting to see
because that was the rumors for a long time. But now, based on this and how confident they are with the announcement, I think he may pop up somewhere else too.
Yeah.
And I think it really goes right in tow with the Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League, and it is possible for Justice League to be canon too with the multiverse. You don't know how they're going to do that. I've said that before. Saying until you see Flashpoint, do not say this is canon, this is not canon for anything really. You have to wait and see. All right.
Oh, did I quote Zero News? Oh, good God.
Yeah.
I haven't watched Mike Zero in a long time.
Here's 2 cents of some nonsense from the lounge. Dumbcock got his lies mixed up and said they were still filming Manda season 2, then repeated that meant season 3 and 4. He's finally be told by his agents as spies. Oh yeah,
they're really watching his streams, man. They pay attention.
Yeah. All right, and not only that, we're getting a Man of Steel prequel. Do you know this?
No, I did not. What the heck?
Yeah, I'll show you here. Listen, everyone, this is breaking news. You may not have heard this on any other DC live stream today. We are getting a Man of Steel prequel. Little Clark. Kevin Costner and Diane Lane fight for their family in trailer for Let Him Go. They're teaming up again. It's Clark's parents.
Oh, wow.
For a movie.
Yeah, they had good chemistry, you know?
I know. I mean, this doesn't that. I mean, they even look like they're fresh off the set of Man of Steel. Oh, what the hell is that? I don't want to look at that.
Yeah.
So isn't that weird?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, I think they have, pretty decent on.
Okay. I should have read the synopsis. Following the loss of her son. Oh no, never mind. It's not a prequel. Maybe this is before they found Clark. I don't know. All right, bad joke. So I'll put that away. Let's look at Matt Reeves, the Matt Reeves trilogy, the first images. Okay, let me see.
So do you think we'll actually get like a release date for the Snyder Cut come Saturday? Like when they're actually going to set it?
I didn't think of that. But possibly.
I think it'd be kind of cool. That way it's like September something. You know what I mean?
Okay. Zeverfet Ryan says he will. He's not going to wear the tights again. Just got the Flash movie. Okay. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. I'm still, whatever happens, we're still getting more than I ever expected. More than I ever expected as a DC fan. Yeah. It's great. All right, so let's bring up the Matt Reeves first images of the logo. And you may have seen this on other channels, but I did not look at it yet.
No, I usually go into this stuff.
Okay, so there's the logo, and this is an image by Jim Lee. I have to do a separate video comparing the bat suits once we get the official images from DC Fandom.
Yeah.
I'm really liking the way he looks. Like, look at the gauntlets on his hand, like all those things on. Yeah, and if that I like people have speculated about the bat symbol, that it may be like pieces of the gun that killed his parents.
Oh,
and that formed the bat symbol on his chest.
That's
just amazing to me.
Man, that's cool.
And the cowl design, I actually really like it. It fits Robert Pattinson's face structure like better than some of our previous costumes. Some of them look kind of silly on previous actors. All right. Okay, so I am looking forward to the Batman just as much as I'm looking forward to Ben Affleck coming back. I trust in Matt Reeves and Robert Pattinson, and I think it's going to be a really, really good version. I anticipate liking it more than the Nolan trilogy. I don't hate the Nolan trilogy either. I don't
know. I think I don't. The inner Marvel fan in me. Okay, I would rather see the Batman story continued with the rest of the Justice League. As far as seeing another iteration of Batman, I'm just going to put it on the same level as Batman Forever Returns. You know what I mean? Almost standalone Batman.
Well, I think my opinion is they should have a Batman universe and then another universe. Well, they have the multiverse.
Well, I'm just saying they
for
should
the films
try to link the continuity for their characters going forward. I think. It's
whenever you go super realistic with Batman, though, it's hard to link him in with the Justice League. It's really hard.
It's very true because you got OG Superman.
And the other thing is, people say, "Oh, Batman v Superman," and that's all dark. Batman usually fights in the dark. I'm sorry, most of his. The comics, he's not usually fighting in the light of day, except for the Dark Knight Rises when he's fighting Bane in the streets.
Yeah,
it looked odd, didn't it?
Yeah,
that scene was odd, fighting in the broad daylight. You don't see a bat in broad daylight often, and not a Batman
unless it's got rabies, and that's not a good bat.
Parents of Steel should be the title. Yeah. Oh, Kevin Costner was great, Man of Steel. Oh yeah.
I'm just going to say Kevin Costner is great in everything. Okay. Yeah. Even that Robin Hood movie he did in the 90s was good.
All right, I have something besides DC to talk about. Let me bring this up. All right, I have to get back into Halo. I haven't played Halo in a while, and Halo Halo fans, it is ripe for a series or movie. I mean, do you think they could do Master Chief right in a TV series or movie?
Well, yeah, I mean, definitely a movie and stuff like that, but hasn't it been basically like been in development hell for years?
Oh yeah, I think
they've been trying to make a movie, and yeah,
Peter Jackson was involved at one point.
Yeah,
Halo Infinite's developer 343 Industries has shot down some of the claims report that surfaced earlier, alleging development woes for now the next Halo entry. So does that mean they're not going to have it for the next Series X debut? That's not good.
Yeah.
Especially from rumors of how much it's going to cost. The spokesperson labeled Infinite in the TV shows as completely independent projects whose development did not impact one another or prove a distraction, as the Origin Report source claimed. So I want to know from you viewers, are you guys looking forward to Halo, or do you just think of it as a game series? Can it be done right? Master Chief, he's not a big talker in the series. If they have him in a series, is that going to make it weird? I mean, he's not going to just not talk the whole time, you know?
Yeah, it's always been like not following the main story of Halo, but like in the world of Halo off somewhere else kind of thing, you know?
All right. Yeah, I want to see it, but I have doubts that's ever going to happen. They still keep talking about it. It's one of those things they've been rumored forever, like 10 years now.
I mean, I'd rather see like a Mass Effect movie or something like that.
Oh, yeah. I would like to see that. I never played the games. I played part of the first one.
I played the first 3, but I never played them all in a row.
Yeah. Phil TMNT, hello there. Hello.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Old Guard. It is on Netflix right now. I waited to watch it mainly because my wife is like not into it, but she enjoyed it. We watched it finally together, where she's like, there's nothing else new coming out. And we were disappointed by Project Power. I was really let down by that. I don't know if I do official review. I'm just going to tell you I was let down by it. I think it had some cool ideas. The action was lame. Mm-hmm. Like the opportunities that you have with that storyline, I think they failed. It's just like a mess of action scenes, so many missed opportunities, and Jamie Foxx's performance was great in it. So was Joseph Gordon-Levitt. But that's not so with the Old Guard. And they are planning for Old Guard 2 and it becoming a trilogy. And there is spoilers here, so I don't know if I'd get into the spoilers. But they have like sort of an end credits scene that will allude to a sequel.
Yeah.
So if you're looking forward, and it is one of the most successful movies on Netflix right now. So if you get invested into this world, I think it's well worth it. I think a sequel will happen, especially Charlize Theron. She is legit. She could bring the action. There's some action sequences that are on that get close, not as good as but John Wick level. And she's done other action films that she's been very successful at, like Mad Max Fury Road and Atomic Blonde, which I just got. I did not see it yet. I know they were trying to make that series. Unfortunately, I don't think you'll ever see an Atomic Blonde 2, but I definitely think you will see the Old Guard 2, and I think this may suit her better for her role. And I don't want to say like a female John Wick, but it's a talk. Just to give you a clue, it's about a group of immortals that do missions across the world. And you would think, how is there going to be any tension in this franchise in the future? But they do it well, and the action sequences are done well too. And you still feel a sense of danger, even though they're immortal. So that's where I was a little hesitant. I was like, how's this going to be really intense action when someone could just,
Well, they managed to make Highlander good.
Yeah. That's the reboot I want to see with that is actually being produced by the John Wick guy, Chad Stahelski. Right. That's a project he wants to happen.
Well, because Highlander was such a great movie series. I mean, aside from 2, but yeah.
Yeah.
We could look the other way at certain times, but 3 and then Endgame was one of my favorites, where they brought the TV show in with the movies. I love Duncan MacLeod. I used to watch the TV show all the time.
All right, cool. Yeah, I got to rewatch it. I have the steelbook of the first one. I don't know if I've ever seen the second one.
It's okay.
Oh, remember when Peter Jackson was linked to the Halo movie? Yes.
God, that was a lot.
Peter Jackson gets a bad rap. He did a lot of good for the film. I didn't see that last movie he did. What was that called? Immortal Engines?
I kind of saw bits and pieces, but it would be kind of interesting. I like Hugo Weaving, and anytime they can put him in a movie, it's always kind of good.
Although, talking about Hollywood divas, I heard he is kind of one where he has a lot of problems if he doesn't like what's going on with the production.
That's why they didn't do Red Skull.
Right. That's why he was not back as the Red Skull. I actually, now that we're talking about him, and we learned yesterday on Movie Madness Live that Lawrence Fishburne is not back for Matrix 4. Do you want to see Hugo Weaving back?
Well, he's Agent Smith.
Yeah, I don't want to see Agent Smith again.
His story got concluded in
right. I don't want to see. Yeah, I don't want to see Agent Smith again. I'm like, no, not again.
When you see 100 of them, you're like, I'd never. No, good, 100%.
Hey, Obi-Wan. Hey, gangsters.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey, Andrew Caselli.
Hey, what's up, bud?
Two Batmans on the same screen together, Keaton and Affleck. Yeah, and Robert Pattinson. Not in the same movie, but it can't get better than this.
Well, the other thing is I just watched the cartoon of what the hell, Crisis on Infinite Worlds or whatever. No, the Flashpoint one, and there was a part with Thomas Wayne as a Batman. Who played Thomas Wayne in the Batman versus Superman?
Oh, Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
That's
who Ryan says he's going to get confirmed.
Yeah. I think that would be some pretty interesting stuff.
No, the rumors from Zeverfet, Ryan, and the Culture Nerd, and Sil are that I think that's who I got the rumors from, is that he's also going to be in Flashpoint in the multiverse.
That'd be kind of cool to see a jaded Batman that was played by his dad instead, because I like that story part of it. I was like, oh, that's crazy. Is
Matt Jarbo right? Is the general public not going to embrace this multiverse aspect?
I don't know. You have to tread lightly with the general public, but then again, I don't.
I think they're more prepared than they were in the past.
Yeah.
After superhero movies have gotten more complex.
Well, especially after the Avengers,
higher stakes.
When you have like 5 out of the top, 5 top grossing films, of all time are comic book movies for the most part, with exception to Titanic and Avatar. And Avatar is kind of on that same level too, or science fiction-y, kind of thing. So, I mean, it's not that. I think the general public is a lot more receptive to it than, we might think.
All right. Who's going to wear the tights again? I'm running out of articles, so we're going to have to do viewer questions in the comments section, which is probably good. I was going to try to keep going till Nicotina, but I'm a little tired, and I've got to work on my special trailer, and I got a bunch of packages in the mail today too.
Nice.
We embraced it in the Arrowverse. Yes. All right. Let me see. Oh, I did have one more article here, but it's kind of like sad that we won't get to see it, but I understand the reasons now. Let me bring this up because I love this movie, Galaxy Quest.
Oh, hell yeah.
They were talking about a TV series, and it was going to be on Netflix. There were rumblings of a Galaxy Quest sequel for quite some time, but the project transformed into a TV series, which was being developed by Amazon. Unfortunately, the tragic passing of Alan Rickman took the wind out of everyone's sails, and it seemed as though the project was scrapped.
Yeah, you can't make that movie without Alan Rickman. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, even a TV series?
Well, a TV series is a different thing. As long as they stay in character type thing, or it's the part, it just kind of shows the TV show aspect of it. I don't know if I don't know.
While speaking with Collider, Galaxy Quest director Dean Parasot spilled a few plot details about the potential series. I was finding you guys, they're even more pathetic because it's 15 or 20 years later. Tim Allen's character. Yeah, Tim Allen would come back. Don't you think Tim Allen would come back?
Oh, yeah. Heck
I
yeah.
kind of still want them to do it.
Well, that's why I like that one show he did on Last Man Standing.
Yeah.
There was certain episodes where he'd work in other characters that he's played, including Tim the Toolman Taylor. So that was a pretty good show. I liked it. But no, I still love Tim Allen. I mean, hell, he's always down to do Buzz Lightyear. You know what I mean?
Okay, so here's a synopsis of where the series would go. Tim Allen's character lets it go that he really went to outer space and have been mocked ever since. They lost their TV show, and they've been even more of a disaster.
Oh,
it was a great opening because they were asked to go to Comic-Con, and they think it's because they're going to reinvigorate the series, but instead they're going to hand it off to a younger group of actors. That's great. That sounds like
that's actually
Star Wars.
I would so watch that.
Oh man,
The Force Awakens.
so Jason Nesmith, Alan's character. That's like Mark Hamill's story.
yeah.
So Jason Nesmith, Alan's character, gets in a horrible fist fight on stage, and it went from there. Oh, that sounds amazing.
Never give up. Never surrender. Oh man, it's gonna be great.
Oh, I hope they still do it though. They said it took the wind out of their sails with Alan Rick. I understand.
Yeah, but that's even better reason. That's kind of what I'm saying. Like you can actually do that without Alan Rickman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of have like an in memoriam for him or something.
But that synopsis is hilarious. He's told people in real life, no, that was real, and no one believes him. And then they're to go into Comic-Con, they're all hyped that they're going to get their series back, and then they're surprised. Oh, we're handing it off to a younger generation. Maybe Daisy Ridley can cameo.
It would be really funny as if they got like Chris Pine to play the younger version of Jason Nesmith.
Oh yes, that's great.
For like the inner little Star Trek punch. I think that would be pretty damn funny.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Michael S. I'm still on your trip. Okay, well, have a good trip. Stay safe. I hope your family has a lot of fun. Listen, it's more important now than ever to spend time with your family and enjoy this time you have together. Really, this whole thing has put everything into perspective. What's important? Like I'm broke as hell and I don't care anymore. I'm like, I'm still here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really it. I'm like, I'm broke. I'm like, whatever.
Hey, man, we're sitting here. We're talking about movies, man.
Do you care about money anymore? I mean, we all care about money to an extent of living.
But at a certain point, it just kind of becomes immaterial. You know, it's all about just kind of having a good day.
Like, who gives a shit? I'm sorry. I'm like, look what's happening out there. Who knows if you do everything right and you make your millions, look what's happening across the corner. Just enjoy your family and just live life.
Yeah, seriously.
Have some fun. Have some joy. Don't stay angry or mad as hell. Have some joy in your life.
This is true.
Chubby Teddy. True. Oh, man, what did I miss? We'll have to recap for Chubby.
Yeah,
all right. Gotta love. You know what? I'll do what Enosh does for the last few minutes here. We'll throw the link in the chat if anyone wants to pop in. We're only going to go for like 20 more minutes.
What the hell?
We got me and Master Matt, my co-host, Master Madness. There it is. Max, you're hilarious. Okay. Family over self. Yeah.
Very true.
Dude, my wife and I celebrate 15 years of our life since today.
Congratulations, Chubby, man. That's
congratulations. Good. Yeah, she's got a good guy. I think so. Nicotina's here.
Hey.
I think. Oh, no, this is a different Nick. Okay. Hey, Nick. How's it going?
Hey, man.
You're on the show.
Nothing much. Yeah.
All right.
The Nick in the stream, that's actually me.
Okay. Yeah. Nick Hammond.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. And Andrew. All right. This is a good group here.
I only go by my first name.
Okay. Hey, Nick. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, hey Andrew, I've seen you on Poindexter Lounge before. Thanks for jumping on. We did have some news, but we had a light panel today. I'm glad to have you. I've spoke with you before in the comment section. I've seen you on Poindexter Lounge. I think I've also seen you there too, Nick.
Yeah, I saw you last night. I think.
Let's bring up the main topics.
I'm always
okay.
I'm always on point excellent, so
Okay, it's a good place to be. It
This
really
is true.
is.
A place for
Um,
nerds.
Place
Ultimate
for nerds.
Enosh. Yes.
Place for nerds.
This is a place for nerds as well. We try not to stay mad here though, even though it's movie madness. We try to
Even though it's
talk
you,
it out. Even though it's me, yes. Yes. All right. So what is it? I want to ask you guys the questions. Do you think it's a coincidence that they announced the split of fandom yesterday, and now all the trades are coming out that an investigation is happening? Do you think it's related? I mean, not be the only reason, but what's your thoughts there?
it's not a coincidence. It's related.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Andrew, what do you think?
Well, I mean, it is not kind of coincidence. I mean, we're getting all this stuff about Ray Fisher saying, "Oh, we're doing the investigation now," and with Affleck coming back and all that stuff. And I just take care from it.
Oh, Nick, I don't know if that's a TV. I don't know if you could turn it down a little bit. If that's
Hold
you,
on.
I'm not. Okay, I
I
understand.
mute it.
No, that's fine. Place for nerds. I like to watch TV too. But I think this is all we can ask for. We don't want to condemn them until we know all the facts. We want to stand by Ray Fisher. We believe him, but you have to let it play out. And we don't want to preemptively cancel. I liked in the article that Warner Media said they are not prejudging them. They're doing an investigation to try to get it handled. And I think that my opinion is that's why it was split into two. And then in case they are found that they haven't crossed the line, they can move forward. They can get this behind them. That's my opinion. So I think.
And there's a chance also that they find out they did cross the line too.
Oh, yes. And then they should be held accountable. Accountability is
Yeah.
not canceling. It means you're accountable for your actions. I still hope they have a future. I hope they've learned from it if they have done wrong. But the good news is...
I love what they've done for DC. So I don't want to see him gone. Let's keep him on a tight leash.
Right.
That's
I
my
like
opinion.
Stargirl. Do you guys like Stargirl?
I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it either, but my mom has.
Oh, I recommend it. It's a lot of fun. It's a good feeling series, especially if you have someone in your family, a female. It is more female centric, and that's a good thing. My wife liked it. She got grown on, and I like what's his name and that stars in it. Luke Wilson too. I'm a big Luke Wilson fan, and this is nice. I mean, this is Geoff Johns on set with Stargirl. I mean, that's what I've heard rumors from the set. Everyone's liking him on the show, so it's hard. This issue is not easy issue with Ray Fisher.
Yeah,
you see he's capable of good too. So I don't,
Yeah.
Well,
There
the
could
big
be some.
Okay,
There
go
could be
ahead.
some truths, and they could be, but they can also be wrong.
Mhm.
It's 50-50.
Yeah. Well, here's
You
the
know,
greatest.
I just want to enjoy being a DC fan, not have all this hate.
Okay, sure. I get that.
That
I
makes
get
sense.
that, Andrew. Yeah. I mean, but I want to cover it too. If there's something there, I think they're doing the right thing. That's all I could,
Yeah.
But the good news is,
Oh hell yeah!
yeah, he is back officially, and this is before fandom. We're getting these announcements. I didn't
Yeah.
think we would.
Yeah,
That
I
makes me
was
think
shocked.
it's like an
I found out hours ago about that, and I was
Uh-huh.
waiting for one of you guys to cover it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when I first heard about it, I was like, "Wait, what does it have to do with Keaton?" And then I saw it said he's gonna be joining Keaton too.
Oh yeah, and then Jeffrey Dean Morgan's next. That's what Zeverfett keeps telling me.
Yeah,
He's gonna make. Yeah, that would be great. Batfleck is Backfleck. Yes, I actually named my thumbnail that. I did name it Backfleck. He's Backfleck. Right. I wanted to try to watch the interviews where he's like, I'm still Batman. He wasn't lying all this time later.
No.
What's the bomb in Phantom Joe?
All right. And I am preparing a giveaway, and I'm getting lots of prizes. Here's something to look forward to if I can snag a few. Because even though I buy Zavi.com all the time, my steelbooks, there's like a Premier membership I didn't pay for yet, and sometimes they go there first and they're sold out by the time it gets to the general public. But here's a Batman v Superman 4K steelbook. It's very similar to the one that came out for Blu-ray and not 4K. I think it's a Jim Lee illustration.
Really
so
good.
I'm gonna look at getting some of these, hopefully, if I can. I have to find out when they go on sale.
Oh man.
So I check out steelbookblu-ray.com. And this was just, let me see, on Saturday the 22nd. Okay.
Oh,
Saturday
so
the 22nd.
strategically releasing that one, eh?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I hope I didn't buy all the steelbooks before they announced all these Zack Snyder 4K releases. Oh, I'll have to listen. I'll tell you. You want me to get real? I bought all this stuff and I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be really expensive to ship these things all over the world. But I want to celebrate. It's like I can't think. I can't stop thinking about. Not only are we getting the Snyder Cut, that we might get a physical. We might be able to own the Snyder Cut too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
before.
I would like that.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. I mean, are you going to do whatever you can to get a physical copy? If they also do that after the release?
No,
Uh-huh.
I'll fight tooth and nail for get a copy.
Oh, you will? Uh-oh, watch out for Nick.
It's like I'm going Black Friday.
You might not have to. I'm working on my friends. We're gonna figure out cool ways to give some of these away to some. I'll tell you right now. I want it to be focused on comments, because that's something that it's really hard to get people to comment on videos unless they're enraged, unless they have a strong opinion. What? What's that?
That's why you see me a lot.
Oh, okay.
It's a hard life being positive. Let me tell you. Okay?
Right. It's you don't get rewarded for positivity. No. You do not. I'll be honest with you.
All my videos are positive and nobody watches them. So
I gotta watch your videos.
It's all good, bro.
No, I do want to look at him representing with his uniform on. He's a true fan. And he keeps telling me about Lower Decks, and I really want to see that. Just have some fun. What's the alternative? You just never make anything again? If
you
it's never met
stop at Discovery the rest of your life or actually enjoy something.
No matter what you do, even if there isn't a strong focus with social justice, which is in the public sphere right now.
But it's the point now where they're just picking it out of nothing, man. It's we get it, but it's like,
but I mean, it is a topic of conversation. Films have always had this to an extent. I mean, no matter what you do, it's going to be somewhere in the film. It's not going to be erased. You have to be reasonable. Can the internet be reasonable? No, you have to be reasonable, or you're gonna have nothing to watch. Just like we pick on actors that say something stupid politically. Some of them haven't had to do a real hard day's work, and they're out of touch, and they just don't get it. So, but what are you gonna do? You're only gonna watch stuff from people that you agree with. I don't want to live in that world. I will have nothing to do. If you only want to play video games that are made by people you agree with. No.
It gets boring after a while.
Go hide in a hole if that's what you want to do, because someone always says something you're going to disagree with.
Very true.
Always.
All right. Did you guys see about that? What we were covering earlier, the Galaxy Quest TV series? Do you want to see that happen?
I saw you guys. I didn't know that was happening.
Well, it's put on the back burner because of Alan Rickman passing.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But the idea for it was amazing.
Bringing back Mr. Tim Allen would be awesome.
Yeah, but here's if you missed the synopsis, it says Tim Allen's character let it go that he really went to outer space and he's been mocked ever since. They lost their TV show, and they're even more of a disaster. And then he goes to Comic-Con because he thinks they're going to reinvigorate the series, but instead they're handing it off to a younger group of actors. So they're handing off his franchise to like Daisy Ridley for Rey. It's like
that would be doubly funny. Okay, Sigourney Weaver's character is Daisy Ridley. Chris Pine, the Kirk, a little bit of the. Oh man, it would be perfect. And then you got to have like the internet trolls talking trash too. Have those. Have somebody with a mask, kind of mask on. Here's his voice.
What else have you guys been watching? Did you check out Old Guard on Netflix?
I don't watch Netflix.
Oh well, I recommend it. Yeah, well, if you don't have Netflix, that's a hard sell on.
I had Netflix and I got rid of it.
Oh, really? What streaming services do you enjoy right now?
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. What about you, Andrew? Do you watch any streaming?
I do some. I agree with Nick. Disney Plus and also HBO Max got all the DC stuff.
Oh yeah. I have to watch it. I have to watch it on my Xbox because it's not on my Roku yet.
Oh, CBS is getting better though. I will say. Well, they've got Comedy Central and all that good stuff on there. So like old episodes of Chappelle's Show and stuff like that.
Are you feeling like you'll be up to going to the theater again, or do you just prefer to stay home, or you have VOD plans, or do you embrace the idea of having an option for VOD at home?
It's 50-50.
It's 50-50.
Depends on the movie, right?
Yeah, it depends on the movie.
Well, when Tenet comes out, Mulan, for instance, that weekend, Mulan is going to be VOD and in theaters, and also, all right, and there's Boys season 2 on Amazon. What are you going to do that weekend?
I'll be watching season 2 of The Boys.
Oh, really? Good choice.
Yeah.
What about you? What about you, Andrew? Passing all of it, or you have a plan for that weekend?
Well, I might consider the theater thing, but I'm not gonna risk it. And Mulan, I'm not interested in because I enjoy the original more. And give me some Eddie Murphy Muchu.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my wife is going all in on Mulan, and she's like, I'm ready to watch something new. We're gonna rent it. We're gonna get some snacks. I see you have Spider-Man in the background, Andrew. You a big Spider-Man fan?
Oh, yes, I am.
Okay, what did you think about have you heard about Olivia Wilde being possibly in?
I did.
And what's your thought? I think I have an image. No, I deleted the image. Darn it.
I think it's cool. Try something new.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna do like Spider-Gwen or something like that. I was like, okay, because I like Spider-Gwen from Into the Spider-Verse. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, they did her in live action. Get Emma Stone.
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys ready for fandom? You're gonna watch the Crisis on Infinite Streams? You all ready for that?
I am.
Okay. I have the last slot of the night.
I'm gonna try to get off as early as possible, and I'm gonna watch as much as I can.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do on that website. Like I put everything in my schedule. I don't know how it's gonna work. Honestly, I'm like, okay, click, and I hope it doesn't crash. I really hope it doesn't.
Yeah, that would suck.
It's a possibility.
Yeah, that is a possibility. Let me see. Obi-Wan's starting to film. Have you heard about that?
I have not.
I'm excited for it.
I prefer him as Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I mean he is the character.
Anything's better than that Black Mask or whatever he played in.
I liked him as Batman.
It just didn't fit right for me. I don't know. That's one thing. It's like you're Obi-Wan Kenobi, man.
But he at least look good wearing that.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard for me. I'm one of those people that if you get instilled in my brain in something, it's like Captain Picard is always going to be, Patrick Stewart. So it's like I see Professor X and I'm like, oh, it's Captain Picard. What I mean? So,
Oh, well, I'm gonna check on Nicotina to see if he's still going live. Let me see here.
I'll put the link in.
Oh, it says 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I checked.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was going to try to,
I'm gonna be going over there.
pop over there, but I haven't heard from him. I'm like, let me message him, and he's still going live. Let me see here. I could open the boxes. Do you want me to open the boxes I got in the mail for the giveaway?
Go ahead.
All right, I could do that.
Like our buddy Pete says, open every box, man.
Yeah. Let me message him first, and then we'll see what came in the mail. That's exciting. I'm gonna say, are you still going live?
Mm.
We about to bum rush the chat up in this.
All right. Tenet. Are you guys have any interest in Tenet?
No.
I'll see
No.
you on HBO Max.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
pretty. That's pretty
Well,
rough.
let me tell you. Okay, as far as movies in theaters, I can count literally on one hand how many I've seen in the last 5 years.
Okay.
2. Oh, sorry, 3 if you count Star Wars movies. That's it. That's all I've seen. And Joker.
Okay. I used to go every weekend for like every blockbuster movie opening weekend, and I just lost interest. Maybe my old mad age. I'm just like,
I lost my movie buddy, and then once you lose your movie friend, it's like,
sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will pause. You guys run the show. Behave, please. I'll be right back, and I'll get some. Andrew is ready. He's thumbsing up. I'll be right back to see what came in the mail, so you guys could see. Oh yeah, he saw a Joker. Yeah, I love Joker. I honestly don't think they're going to make a sequel now. There was talks about a sequel. I just think it's done.
No, hopefully it is just a standalone situation.
When I first thought of the sequel, I thought him against Robert Pattinson. I'm like, no.
Yeah. All right. So let's go see what's in my mail. Hold on.
All right, sounds good.
See you in a minute.
So,
yeah. Should be exciting. Are you guys looking forward to Saturday? Big time?
yeah. I'm looking forward to Suicide Squad and Wonder Woman 84.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that too, because I've been watching a lot of the cartoons and stuff. Because as far as the DC movies or DC goes, I've been more of a movie fan. So like it's comics and all that kind of stuff, not too sure of. I've never really seen. But,
I'm more TV shows and comics than I am the movies.
Yeah,
but I do love the movies.
Well, once they bring everything from the DC universe over to the HBO Max, that's when I'll start watching some of that stuff.
Yeah, for me, I want to see the Matt Reeves Batman, see more of the Ezra Miller Flash movies after the Bond show we got today, the Suicide Squad, good cast, even Peter Capaldi, and the Flash TV show.
Yeah, well, I'm also interested to see about that Suicide Squad game too, because I'm
kind of iffy on that one.
Well, it'd be really interesting to see that.
My thing, I want another Superman game.
Oh yeah,
yes, finally.
Well, yeah, I love that one that Superman Returns.
Callie.
I loved it too, but I can never get past a certain part of it.
Oh, I did like that Superman game.
But if they did like an open world Superman game, kind of like with the PlayStation's Spider-Man, I think that'd be pretty cool. Just to get to fly around Metropolis.
Here's a sealed 300. This is not the 4K.
This is the
that is one of my all-time favorite movies.
Do you have the Steelbook?
No.
Okay.
I used to own the DVD, but I lost it.
Well, now you can find one. I got 4 boxes here, guys. How am I going to ship all this stuff? Oh my god!
You really are mad.
Yeah.
Crush it. To answer your question,
I mean, I'm not. It's not like I'm making money on this contest. This contest is just for the love of Zack Snyder and the fandom, and to like own things physically.
For us to have a good time and embrace.
Yeah, and something else to happen during the Snyder Con.
Yeah, something else to look forward to.
Oh, here. Ooh, this is just a personal buy. This isn't for the giveaway. Anna. This is sort of like that Atomic Blonde with Charlize Theron. I haven't seen it.
Interesting.
I'm gonna check this out. I have a region-free Blu-ray player, so that's for me. All right, let's see what else is here. Is this exciting?
Oh, this is pretty cool, man. What's in the box?
You see what goes on behind the scenes?
It
I gotta maybe save these boxes. Oh,
But no, to answer your question, Crush It, I'd like to see a Man of Steel sequel.
Same here.
Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, I mean, maybe have like Cavill go up against like Brainiac.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
No.
Another 300. Nice.
all right, and that's sealed too. All right.
Yeah, that's
One more
one.
box.
That's one. Hoping they do Man of Steel 2. We get Brainiac.
I saved the vest for last here.
Or a mech suit Lex Luthor or something like that would be pretty cool too.
I didn't like how they introduced
After what we go with
Lex
Iceberg.
Jr.
Oh,
Well, I wish they'd had done senior as opposed to junior. Then I guess that would have been a little bit better.
Yeah, if they done Senior, it would have made more sense.
Oh my god.
what?
This is the
Here we go.
Brian knows.
Dude, yeah,
Still.
that is awesome. It's got a stand.
Yeah, and there's not just one. There's 3 of them.
What? Oh, so how does one go about entering one of these contests?
To be determined. I have to figure out the right way. I think I want to do is because live streams are hard to get people to comment after the live. That's why every YouTuber takes them down. And you notice all mine stay public.
5-minute video or something like that.
Right. That really hurts the algorithm. So you have to go on a live stream that's after it's live and leave a comment. Enter the Snyderverse contest
Giveaway.
Title your comment or question there, and then I may have separate types of contests as like an art contest or a video contest for like a parody.
Oh yeah,
DC parody video or something. I don't know. That's what I got to talk to my friends. I got to talk to Enash. Got to talk to Nicotina. I got the good stuff. The madman knows how to get the good stuff. I'm telling you. I'm using all my skills of years of collecting to get this stuff.
oh shoot, he's not going on till 11, man.
What?
Yeah.
Right. He did change to 11.
Oh damn. Oh, sorry, 11 on the East Coast or West Coast.
Oh no, I can't wait
That's
till that.
like,
At 2 a.m.
yeah, 2 a.m. for me.
Nah, sorry, Nicotina.
Well, right now for me it says 9:08.
Yeah, I got to get my beauty sleep, or I'm a diva at work. So.
Well, we ended it on a high note. I guess we'll just end it here. Then I'm not going that long.
No,
I got projects to do. I got to get ready for tomorrow and fandom. So hey, Andrew and Nick, come back anytime if you want to come on the show.
Sure
Nice
thing.
having you.
Just put in the
Yeah.
link and I'll come.
I get a Twitter.
Yeah,
So
follow me on Twitter because that's the easiest way to get on the show. If you follow me at Mad Max Movies 1 on Twitter, and then send me a link when I'm live, I'll send you a link. I mean, send me a message. I'll follow you back.
My personal Twitter doesn't go by my name, so you might get confused.
Okay.
I don't go by my name on Twitter.
All right, no problem. Just say
I'll just send you a message.
if you follow me within the next hour, I'll know who it is. Like, I don't have 1 million people follow me. I have like 500. That's about it. All right.
I'm on Twitter right now.
Okay. Good.
I'm on Twitter.
Or bad.
So.
I don't know.
All right. Yeah. So, anyways, check out my channel, Brian Hill, the Master of None. I just made a video.
Oh yeah, I got a bone to pick with you, Brian.
Oh yeah.
I got a bone to pick with you. A couple of weeks ago on Enosh's streams, you You said something about the Anaheim Ducks.
Oh
You-
yeah. I'm a Sharks fan, so that's why.
I'm a Ducks fan, so
Okay. No, it's cool. I love the Mighty Ducks, but my thing is I'm from Northern California, so anything from Southern California, just programmed to not
I'm
like.
from Maine, and
there you
I like so.
No, the
I don't
Ducks are a
like-
good team. It's just they've beaten my team in the past, and let's be honest, the San Jose Sharks have never won anything major, so it's just me being salty.
Yeah, you're just being salty.
I do it every once in a while, but especially over sports. I mean, don't even get me started on the Super Bowl. I cried. But yeah, check out my reviews on Star Trek.
Sure. I'm
Shows
gonna watch.
better.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. I'm sorry this is a little bit light on the topics. Thanks for filling in, guys. Andrew and Nick.
You're welcome.
I guess all the YouTubers are getting ready for tomorrow and Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, they're getting their beauty sleep in.
Yeah.
What's your handle again on YouTube, Max?
On Twitter,
Yeah, on Twitter.
it's at the @ symbol.
Yeah.
Mad Max Movies 1, all caps.
My Twitter is just my name, and the icon is the Spider-Man.
Cool. Are you looking forward to the third Spider-Man with Tom Holland?
Kind of.
Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite Spider-Man?
Tobey
Tobey
Maguire.
Maguire.
Okay.
Tobey
Still
Maguire.
stand- All right.
Tom Holland is good, but the movies they're doing doesn't really sync with me like the
I think
Tom Holland.
Spider-Man over the MCU.
Andrew Garfield.
Hey, if they do,
I like Andrew Garfield.
I did too.
How they did it.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. I liked him a lot. He's a
The
big
only
fan.
thing they're missing about the new Spider-Man is Venom, Green Goblin, and Black Cat. That's my opinion.
If they do a successful DC multiverse with different versions of Batman, that makes it more likely they might attempt that. I know they did the animated Into the Spider-Verse, but a live action with Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I think that's where we'll end it. Thank you, everyone, for watching. There's more madness coming this weekend, including great stuff in DC fandom and great collaborations. We're going to be busy all weekend, so stay tuned. And go check out Brian's video. I'm going to. All right. Bye, everyone.
Yeah, I just followed you, so.
All right. Yeah, I'll follow you back in a second.
On Twitter.
Oh, sure.
Wait. I have seen that.